This competition at SkillsUSA is part of an overall global effort to build and maintain a globally competitive American workforce for precision manufacturing. NIMS was put together by 6 major trade associations so that our stakeholders today encompass over 6,000 companies in American manufacturing, all of whom need, as a basic fundamental requirement to compete globally, a bright, highly skilled workforce. And that means bringing bright young men and women, such as we have here today in Kansas City, into this workforce, giving them the kind of requisite skills they need to use today's modern technology to maintain the kind of levels of productivity that we've been experiencing here in the United States. We have around me here a little over $2 million worth of donated equipment and tooling. In addition to that, we have just a wealth of materials and, more importantly, a great number of people, over 75 industry judges, volunteers, coming here at their own expense. Everything you see here, everything we have here, is paid for by private individuals and their companies. Our judges are all industry volunteers from across the country, here for 3-4 days. Some are here for a week, for the entire week, because they've helped with the move in and move out of the equipment. It's perhaps the greatest example of volunteerism that I've seen in America. Well, without Jim Wall, who has a huge background both in owning his own company and in teaching for 17 years prior to coming to work for us, without Jim Wall, I would never have agreed to take on this project. With a great group of volunteers, super support from the staff at SkillsUSA, and we NIMS, we have an edge on all of this because we accredit training programs so that we have our roots deep into the education community. And I showed you a chart earlier that showed our certifications increasing by 20% per year, and many of those are coming out of high schools and technical colleges such as we have here. Those certifications are a passport then to good jobs in this nation's metalworking industry. What we're seeing with the advent of greater, better technology, we have an industry that's tremendously challenged to do everything faster, better, cheaper. And we're seeing all this new technology come forward, great machinery, and that requires super wonderful, highly skilled, and once again, bright young men and women. Great math skills, to be sure, great communication skills, but more importantly, the ability to understand what they're doing, the ability to make connections mentally, the ability to have teamwork. It's a whole new game in American manufacturing, and we're still the envy of the world. The objective of the European community is to equal our levels of annual productivity gains. While we get a lot of stories about manufacturing being dead, it is so lively, as we can see from the companies that are involved here, and just dying to take these young men and women and gainfully employ them.